from SB Ballard Stadium in Norfolk, home to the Old Dominion Monarchs. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Marshall Thundering Herd, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Old Dominion Monarchs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Marshall will kick off to get the festivities started. He'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Old Dominion's offense will go to work first. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
The Monarchs want to crank the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Moses. They're setting up the screen. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. And the Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Myers. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. Makes the grab. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage.
Turning it on! And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the RPO, complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And here comes the offense on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Myers. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got his man on the right. The Monarchs decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Able to get the first one of the day away, they did have to. So the Marshall Thundering Herd has the ball for the first time, and their offense will go to work. Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him, and I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for room. It's Quinn. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Long. Bringing the heat. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. Marshall will be forced to punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Monarchs in the hurry up. Catch in the middle, it's Green. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Monarchs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
You know, you don't see a lot of hitch throws against 3rd down, but if you're going to give the receiver access like that, the quarterback's going to take it. That was just way too easy.
The give from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's...
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
Yeah, and the defensive lineman, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
And the Monarchs will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Looking for a man. It's Long. He's in open space downfield. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. From the gun. Wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the catch. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Good enough for 1st down. They're going to test the right side with this one. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Snagged out in the air. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
QB draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. Dropping back, it's long. Pulls it in. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
A pickup of 8. First down for the offense.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Out of the gun to give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Trying play action. And the timing just a hair off. Marshall needs a near miracle on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on 4th down? No good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Here's the handoff. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. The Monarchs will hustle to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll try the left side. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Monarchs will send out the punt unit. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. From the gun. Give on the inside.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Scanning the field. It's long. Quickly out to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an
They'll move the sticks for a first down. The Thundering Herd picked up a fresh set of downs by keeping it on the ground. Leaves it with the back. Running to Green. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4, they'll mark it at the 19. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14. You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this 3rd down? They'll try to power their way ahead. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. It is good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Mountain West this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. UNLV was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in Vegas. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in the Mountain West, and that certainly held true again today.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Monarchs send out the punt unit.
On to kick it away.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To throw, it's long. He'll throw it, and it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. The Thundering Herd needing a ton of ground to get it to that first down marker. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Quickly to the tight end. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. And the Monarchs moving quickly to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. Look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Reads it, fires complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Finds his man, it's Green. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Monarchs will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. And off from the shotgun. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. action by the defense brings up fourth down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Punt is on its way. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Quick release on the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking to fire. He's taking the shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now facing a 3rd and long. It's complete to the right. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. To the air on first down. Throwing right. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it through a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on a line to his wide receiver.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Green. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And this one splits the uprights. And the field goal draws us even as we get close to halftime.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it and be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Working the middle, it's complete.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind him. Nice job.
Dropping back, it's long. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Norfolk. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. 2 teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Ballard Stadium.
And the Monarchs will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to...
Breaks into the open. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's long. Here's the pressure. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And how about that back-to-back sack? You want 2 sacks in a game. It's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's got him. He's loose down the left side. They are on the move. As they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 28.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. To the air, it's Moses. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close.
There he goes. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Unloads quickly. At the 45 on its way. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete. And the Monarchs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll send the tight end in motion. Power football with the run. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. The Monarchs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll do it himself. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Monarchs pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. Off the play fake on first down. It's complete to the left. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. Quarterback on the keeper. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's third and goal. Quarterback tried to do it himself, but he will not get there. It'll be fourth down. Right down the boulevard. And it's a deadlock here in the third quarter after the field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. Boston College showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong. But the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. Never know what can happen when two good teams face off. But even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on second and long. The play-action fake. Under fire. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
The defense continues to have a great game. Both defenses has played well. These offenses are going to have to change something up, protect their quarterbacks a little bit better.
Work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. Marshall will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. To the air, it's Moses. He's got it on the run. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down.
Offense facing fourth down.
Trying to keep the drive alive. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Pushes ahead, and he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Got nothing last time, now second and goal from the 3. Underheat, and he gets rid of it.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got third.
On third and goal, they'll throw it. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Here comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now they regain the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He'll keep it himself. Got the first down, looking for more. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Quick release by the QB. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Brings up second down.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stance of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They go to the draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Fox. They'll run the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Marshall needs a near miracle on this 3rd and long. He's going to throw deep right side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that time the defense in 3rd and long, 6 DBs on the field. There's not going to be anywhere to throw the football with that zone coverage. They do a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, David. They break on the ball for the pick. Yeah,
Great job forcing the 3rd and long, predictable situation. Like you said, now you got them right where you want them. You practice those situations, all those extra DBs, and they make the big play.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
The Monarchs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off the play fake. Here's the heat. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Zings it complete to the right. And the Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Just needs a crack to get a return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. It has been a quiet and somewhat forgettable game for this sophomore behind center. And you can mark that clash as advantage defense as corners made plays. Really, the whole secondary has, David.
They have, and this whole defense has. And this QB, man, he's been very ungood. Like, I don't know how else to say. Like, he just hasn't been the guy that he has the potential to be and hasn't put drives together. This offense has just sputtered, and it's just one of those days they want to forget.
Looking to throw, it's Fox. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And we've called his name a lot, and that's interception number 6. That's 6. He just continues to find ways to find the football and make plays for this defense.
Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Turning it on! He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Monarchs want to pick up the tempo.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Monarchs will punt this one away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. And this sophomore signal caller really seems to be out of sorts, not exactly sure what he's seeing. Big plays in the passing game have been sparse. They just haven't been able to put up many yards or points for that matter, and they also haven't taken care of the ball. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Thundering Herd needing a ton of ground to get it to that first down marker. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Looking to pass. It's Moses. He's going to run it. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. No huddle here for the offense. The give to the back.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
This guy is doing work on the outside, and the sweet toe tap to stay in bounds there.
How about the sweet feet? I mean, it's so hard to know where you're at on the sidelines and have good body control. You could tell he did. Gets the feet down, secures the catch. That is a nice catch. Nice footwork, young fella.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Monarchs are in the hurry-up. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Absolutely center cut. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the fourth.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. And this quarterback has had a less than stellar game. And I think it's fair to say that the corner and the rest of his buddies on defense have won this battle, keeping this quarterback in check, David.
They have. They've definitely won the battle. And you wanted to see more in this matchup. And I tell you what, this QB, we know he's got ability. And listen, I know that's a great corner out wide, but I wish he'd have made a little bit more of the simple plays and moved this offense a little bit. Been a bad day, man.
Dropping back, it's Fox. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Makes the grab. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Fires deep on the run. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to put the field position with the return.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
He'll do it himself.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Looking downfield, it's Moses. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
The defense has had some bad stuff happen to them today, but one bright spot for them has been the pass rush. They've shown the ability to get after the opposing quarterback.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss.
And this defense, they were ready for that 3rd down. That you could tell they smelt the option coming, did a great job, aggressive, downhill, went and got it, got the tackle for a loss, forcing the 4th down.
They kick it away on 4th down. He'll field the punt and take it back. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's White. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle, it's Thomas. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. The sure hands, it's Quinn. And he showed himself to be a regular Spinderella, but not a lot of room to run. Second down, they'll go to the air. Right down the middle. Tight end getting vertical. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
25 on the play. That's a first down for the offense.
And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
QB spikes it.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Brings up second down.
To the air, it's Fox. Oh, they're after him. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. A 6-point game getting very deep in the fourth quarter, and the offense desperately needing to convert this fourth down. Lets it fly deep downfield. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And it's a turnover on down.
Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week, and that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players, they've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.